Welcome, you lot. Get ready to ditch that soggy toast and dive into a culinary journey that'll make your taste buds scream for more. We're about to explore the vibrant flavors of the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, and South Africa. We're talking succulent shawarma, aromatic kabsa, and melt-in-your-mouth machboos. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds with these mouth-watering delights. We'll uncover the secrets behind these incredible dishes, the spices that'll set your senses on fire, and the techniques that have been passed down through generations. So buckle up, you culinary daredevils, and get ready for a wild ride. Right, you donkey. Let's start with a dish that needs no introduction: shawarma. Forget those soggy excuses you find on street corners. We're talking about the real deal. In the UAE, shawarma is an art form. First, we've got the marinade. It's not just some sad, watery afterthought. We're talking a symphony of flavors: garlic, cumin, turmeric, paprika, all working together to tenderize the meat and give it a kick that'll send you to Flavor Town. And the meat? Forget your thinly sliced excuses for meat. We're talking about succulent layers of marinated chicken, lamb, or beef, stacked high on a rotating spit and cooked to perfection. The slow roasting process allows the flavors to meld and intensify, creating a symphony of taste. Now the bread, none of your stale pita here. We're talking fresh, fluffy Arabic bread, griddled to perfection and ready to soak up all those delicious juices. Now listen up, you Muppets. We're heading to Saudi Arabia to dive into a dish that's as warm and inviting as the Arabian sun Kabsa. This ain't your average rice dish. This is a celebration of flavor, a symphony of spices, a culinary masterpiece. At the heart of Kabsa is fragrant basmati rice, cooked to fluffy perfection. But don't think for a minute that this is just plain rice. Oh no, we infuse this beauty with a rich and aromatic stock, simmered with spices like cloves, cardamom, saffron, and bay leaves. It's enough to make your nostrils sing. And for the star of the show, we've got a choice of tender lamb, chicken, or even fish. Each piece is marinated in a blend of spices that'll make your taste buds dance. We're talking cumin, coriander, turmeric, black pepper, and a touch of cinnamon for warmth. Kabsa is more than just a dish in Saudi Arabia. It's a symbol of hospitality, a way of bringing people together to share a truly special meal. Listen up, you bunch of numpties. We're diving into the heart of Bahraini cuisine with machboos, a dish so fragrant and flavorful, it'll make you want to slap your mama. Just kidding, don't do that. Now I know what you're thinking, another rice dish? But hold your horses. Machboos is in a league of its own. It's all about layering those flavors, building a symphony of taste that'll blow your socks off. We start with the same base as Kabsa, beautiful, fluffy basmati rice. But here's where things get interesting. Instead of just using stock, we cook the rice in a flavorful tomato-based sauce, simmered with onions, garlic, ginger, and a medley of spices that'll make your taste buds sing. And for the protein, we've got options, people. Tender chicken, flaky fish, or even succulent lamb, each marinated in their own special blend of spices and cooked to perfection. Alright, you lot, enough with the fancy pants dishes. Let's get down and dirty with a dish that's as comforting as a warm hug from your Nan Hariz. This Qatari classic is all about simple ingredients cooked with love and patience. Forget your fancy blenders and food processors. We're going old school here. Hariz starts with whole wheat kernels, soaked overnight until they're nice and plump. Then, we cook them low and slow with your choice of meat, tender lamb, chicken, or even beef, until it's practically melting into the wheat. Now, here's where the magic happens. We grab a wooden spoon, none of that metal nonsense, and start pounding that mixture until it reaches a porridge-like consistency. Listen up, you hungry hippos. We're about to dive into a dish that's so crispy, so savory, so utterly delicious, it'll have you licking the plate clean. Mutabak. This Kuwaiti street food favorite is a thing of beauty. Thin layers of dough, griddled to perfection, and filled with your heart's desire. First, we start with the dough. It's a simple mixture of flour, water, and a touch of oil. But don't let that fool you. The real skill is in the stretching. We're talking paper-thin layers of dough stretched out until they're almost translucent. Now for the fun part, the fillings. We've got options galore, people. Savory ground meat cooked with onions, tomatoes, and a symphony of spices. Fluffy eggs scrambled with fresh herbs and a touch of chili for a kick. Or for the cheese lovers out there, a gooey, melt-in-your-mouth cheese blend that'll have you saying cheese with every bite. Once we've got our filling sorted, we carefully fold the dough over, creating a beautiful parcel of deliciousness. Right, you lot. Get your forks ready because we're about to dive into a dish that's as rich in history as it is in flavor bobotie. This South African classic is a true melting pot of cultures, a testament to the country's diverse culinary heritage. Now, bobotie is essentially a minced meat pie, but don't let that simple description fool you. This is no ordinary pie. We're talking layers of flavor, a symphony of spices, and a creamy custard topping that'll have you singing its praises. First, we start with the base. A flavorful mixture of ground meat, usually beef or lamb, sautéed onions, garlic, and a medley of spices that'll make your taste buds dance. We're talking curry powder, turmeric, coriander, cumin, the works. But here's where things get interesting. To add a touch of sweetness and tang, we stir in dried fruit like apricots or raisins, along with chopped almonds for crunch. And for that signature South African twist, a splash of vinegar or chutney adds a tangy depth of flavor. Listen up, you sugar fiends. We're about to satisfy your sweet tooth with a dish that's as addictive as it is delicious. Lukaimat. These Emirati dumplings are crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and drenched in a sticky, sweet syrup that'll have you reaching for more. Now, lukimat starts with a simple batter, flour, yeast, and a touch of sugar. But the secret to their airy texture lies in the fermentation process. We let the batter rise until it's nice and bubbly, creating those signature airy pockets. Once the batter is ready, we carefully drop spoonfuls into hot oil, where they puff up into golden brown pillows of deliciousness. And here's where the real fun begins, the syrup. We're talking about a sticky, sweet syrup made with sugar, water, and a touch of lemon juice for tang. Some folks like to add a sprinkle of saffron for a floral aroma, while others prefer a drizzle of honey for extra sweetness. Right, you lot. Let's get back to basics with a dish that's as comforting as it is delicious, jarish. This Saudi Arabian staple is a testament to the power of simple ingredients cooked with love and care. Now, jarish is essentially a porridge made from crushed wheat. But don't let that simple description fool you. This is no ordinary breakfast bowl. We're talking about a hearty, flavorful dish that's perfect for any meal of the day. We start with whole wheat kernels, which are crushed to create a coarse flour. Then we cook the flour slowly in water or broth, along with your choice of meat, tender lamb, chicken, or even beef, until it reaches a creamy, porridge-like consistency. But here's the secret to a truly delicious jarish: patience. Listen up, you culinary adventurers! We're about to embark on a flavor journey that'll tantalize your taste buds with its unique blend of sweet and savory, balalit. This Bahraini breakfast favorite is a true testament to the country's diverse culinary heritage. Now, balalit might sound a bit unusual at first. Vermicelli noodles cooked with sugar and spices, topped with a thin omelet. But trust me on this one, the combination is pure genius. We start by toasting the vermicelli noodles in butter until they're golden brown and fragrant. Then, we add water or stock, along with sugar, cardamom, and saffron, creating a sweet and aromatic base for the noodles to cook in. While the noodles are simmering, we prepare the omelet. Now, this is no ordinary omelet. We're talking about a thin, delicate, crepe-like omelet that's cooked to perfection and carefully layered over the sweet vermicelli noodles. Right, you lot, it's time to wash down all these incredible dishes with a beverage that's as beloved in Qatar as a good cuppa is in Blighty Carrick tea. This sweet and spicy tea is the perfect way to end any meal, or simply to enjoy on a hot afternoon. Now, Carrick tea might look unassuming, but don't let that fool you. This is no ordinary cup of tea. We're talking about a rich, flavorful brew that's packed with spices and guaranteed to awaken your senses. We start with a strong black tea base, brewed to perfection. Then we add a generous amount of evaporated milk, giving the tea its signature creamy texture and rich flavor. But here's where things get interesting. To transform this ordinary cuppa into a flavor sensation, we add a blend of spices that'll make your taste buds sing. We're talking cardamom pods, cloves, ginger, and sometimes even a pinch of saffron for an extra touch of luxury. The spices are simmered with the tea and milk, allowing their flavors to infuse and create a symphony of taste that's both warming and refreshing. Well, there you have it, you bunch of hungry hounds. We've traveled through the culinary landscapes of 6 incredible countries, exploring the flavors, spices, and traditions that make their cuisine so unique. We hope you enjoyed this culinary tour of some of the most delicious dishes and drinks from the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, and South Africa. From the succulent shawarma of the UAE to the sweet and savory balalid of Bahrain, we've uncovered a world of flavor that's sure to tantalize your taste buds. But this is just a small taste of what these incredible countries have to offer. There are countless other dishes and drinks out there waiting to be discovered. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and start exploring the world of food. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gastronomic adventures.